Okay, we are rolling. I have Discord running in the background. I got so pissed off previously because Discord seemed to be affecting my mic adversely. So this will be the first time that I've tried to play with Discord running in the back. So we'll see what happens. I was just cringing thinking about, oh my god, what's it gonna do to this one? And my timing is just about perfect. I did turn my headphones down a little bit. The mic is the same spot where it was yesterday. I've got this mic base mounted on like a silicone, it's a trivet basically for putting hot pans on. It's a circular one, about 6-8 inches in diameter. And it seems to help a little bit when I hit the table so it doesn't thump the damn base of this mic so much, because this mic picks up everything through the base. So slightly warm. Alright. We'll probably fix that in just a minute. Let's take the gloves off. Be good. So I took off 3, 5, 6 heat. Alright, now. Let's see who's on. Nobody currently. Alright, Janzer said he removed the no build down here so that we can build ramps and jump over shit at the airport. So that's going to be something I might do. I've cleared this fence down here on this west end of the airport twice with the green car. And for some reason I just couldn't get it with the motorcycle. I haven't tried that hard, but that's something we're going to work on, I think. Let's see where food is. 91 and 89. All right. Now, if it says she ends up being cold, I'll put some clothes back on. And I thought about getting the outfit for all the motorcycle stuff, going around and legit finding the stuff for the motorcycle. Oh, look at this. Look at this shit. It's done it again. Seems like the first time. The last time we ever met. Huh. This is not... Oh, her eyes are even blinking. Look at that. That's great detail. I'll decide what. Ooh, her head went right through the concrete. Now that's interesting. The green bar there. What is that all about? Is there damage to my bike? No, it says it's 100%. It's not green. Huh. Let me check the flag here. Quickly. Okay, it's still saying 437 to repair base elements, and there's nothing under 75%, so we're going to leave that right now. Alright. If I have room, I'll chuck this number 6 in there. Oh my God, I got 3 of them. No, we don't need 3. Truth be told, I probably don't need any of the rest of that shit either. Or very much of it. Well, let's go over to the B1, B2 airfield, because I want to try this. Come on. Come on, baby. Get on that hog. Speaking of hogs, alright, it's about time I tried to see if I could outrun a bear. Now, I don't want to scare him, so I'm going to try to come in from behind. And I want him to aggro on me and then chase me. He might be able to kill me. I don't know. It's worth it, though. Alright, here we go. Are you faster than a bear? Oh, shit. I don't think I am. Holy shit. Oh, nope. I am not faster than a bear. He's coming. I might be more maneuverable. Let's see if he goes over the guardrail. I can outrun him now. Well, maybe not. Oh, snap. Oh, no! Damn, you are not faster than a bear. Them fuckers can run now, son. Well, we're going this way. God. Now. Now, I think he has to stop before he can take a swipe at you. I am not going to stand still. But I'm going to take him up here to these puppets. I'm going to try anyway. Little fucker. I can outrun a wolf, but you cannot outrun a bear on the bicycle. You can outmaneuver him, but you can't outrun him. If he hits me, I wonder if he'll knock me off the bike. I want to keep him corralled in here inside the guardrail. He hasn't given up yet. I don't think he will give up, truthfully. I think you just got to outmaneuver him. In real life, ladies and gentlemen, probably don't try to outrun a bear on the ground. I don't know how you're going to make them stop. I've heard you make them bigger, or make yourself appear bigger, so that they don't want to attack you. I just think it's a bad proposition all around, tangling with a bear. And you certainly don't want to mess. I know this. You don't want a sow, a female that's got cubs. You do not want to mess with her. So yeah, you know, I was watching Talladega Nights yesterday, and Ricky Bobby's dad said that he taped a kilo of cocaine underneath his car, and he's like, "You want to drive or you want to go to jail? You're looking at 5 to 10. All right, here we go. Let's get these puppets involved. Let's get some puppets involved. We'll get up here on Main Street. And this fucker does not get tired. I have not done anything. I didn't spawn him in. Okay, puppet took a swipe at him. Now they're on him. I suspect he'll run away. That's the last one. I spawned one. There it is. Oh, he's stuck. They're gonna fuck him up. Now, if he cuts loose, he'll probably come right at me. He is stuck, son. Okay, I hope he stays there. The last one ran away. We're going to let this go as long as it possibly can. Oh, he might break loose. He might break loose. I think it takes a lot of hit points with melee to kill a bear. I shot a bear before with a plain recurve bow with plain arrows, and back in the day it took me 17 arrows to kill at whatever skill level I was at to kill a bear. I've also killed one legit with a katana. It took me 39 hits, 37 or 39 hits. I want to say 39 hits. You can look it up. I posted it. It was over where I almost hate to do this. I was right here at C1. Oh shit! They killed him. They killed him. God damn it! I should have waited. I should have not looked at the map. I should have seen him killed. They killed him. They finally killed him. Look at that. How many puppets was it? 6 or more puppets on that bear. And they got me in the arm. Oh, I'm not carrying a toolbox either. Shit, to fix up my body armor. I think. Yeah, it's at 98%. Alright, well, I think I'll be alright. And hopefully I'll heal up here. Alright, so you cannot, and now he, no, I was going to say now he's despawned. You cannot outrun a bear on the bicycle. The only thing you can do is outmaneuver him. And that was my plan there, was to run him into a group of puppets and have them kill him, which they did. God, sorry guys. I wish I you know, of course I had to open the map at just the right moment when they killed him. You saw it. Legit. So bears are extremely fast. There is no way to outrun one on foot. I am confident. I don't know what the highest kilometers per hour run speed is, but this girl, unencumbered at 98%, can run almost 32 kilometers per hour. So she's fast, but okay, did that stabilize? Oh, she needs to poop. My girl needs to poop. I'll see, does she drop it or put it back? Yeah, she put it back in her inventory. So that was some excitement right away. Let's see, did we get a prize? Poop. I was listening to some Beavis and Butthead clips. They were talking about poop and feces and stuff. It's not any of the sound bites that I had before. God, the hours that I put in accumulating sound bites. Maybe someday I'll use them again. I don't know. Some of them are just timeless. They're just timeless. Okay. Well, I've stopped bleeding. Are you fucking kidding me? It's gonna rip back open if I don't stop. Welcome to hell, scumbags. Alright. Fuck, I didn't want to do that. Now, I'm gonna try this and see if she'll heal quickly. I'm doing good, like 20, close to 20, 21 because of the food I'm eating. So that's good. Oh, also, OBS is in the background. I have my mic and my headphones opened up in OBS, and it sounds the same to me. So hopefully it doesn't get that noise filter, noise gate, you know, whatever, kicking in. So, okay, that bleeding injury should be healing up. Why is it not? Okay, there it goes on the stabilization again. I'm just lying here. If I lie here, if I just lie here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? 7.8 fat. This would be a good opportunity. 48.9 kilograms of muscle. 55% performance score. 31.9. You can see it right here on the edge. Run speed when she's unencumbered. 26.1 currently. 72 stamina and no fatigue. I'm losing constitution. I'm losing concentration too. But as soon as I heal up here, then we'll get all that back from our bicycle. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. And actually, let's get up because I need to do a little repairing. That can be repaired. Oh, is she? Oh, of course you're cold. You stupid bitch. Sorry. I should not have treated her that way. So, let's put on the gloves. Those are most important. And let's see what happens. Alright, and it's time to go biking. Oh, no, it's not. Because she has to get... is she in recovery? Once she's in recovery, I think I can do it. She has to be in recovery. And it would go so much faster if she would lie down. But we're so close right now. It should switch from stabilization to recovery. Here in just a moment. Un moment, s'il vous plaît, mon chéri. Mon petit cabbage. So yeah, let's try this. We are in recovery. And let's see if I can ride the bike now without it saying, oh, you got to be careful with your injuries, so on and so forth. Now, it's been since we built the big bridge over there east or west of the dam. Let's just put it that way. Not the damned, the dam. Oh, I want to go down here and see if any cars have respawned. It's not that far out of our way. So anyway, yeah, you can't outrun a bear. You can outsmart a bear, but you can't outrun a bear. I may put that in the summary. The idea is, like I said, that was just perfect timing when I came out that the bear was there. And I'd been wanting to do that. And he did take a swipe or two at me previously. But I think he has to stop and then hit you, is the idea. So anyway, so far, I'm pretty happy with this mic. It's an X5. It's an audio something or other. It was on sale on Amazon. Audio Pro X5. It looks similar to a Blue Yeti, but it's about 1/3 of the cost. It got decent reviews. The only thing that I saw, look at this, a car has spawned back here, that people didn't like was the fact that, like, you touch, like, anything. Hear that? When I just flicked it, that has an engine in it. 2 tires, it looks like. I mean, it picks up... Oh, 1 tire. It needs 1. Okay. But it does have an engine in it. Does it have a driver's side door? Yes, I think it does. And we'll see what we get down here. Usually it's a red car down here, but I have seen some green ones. Okay, no car there, but I'll bet you there's one down here. Because I took them both yesterday. I'm not sure how many more I will get, but it's a red one. See this? I'm making noise. But then under power, sometimes I make noise and sometimes I don't. It's strange. I don't know what affects that. guys can just fuck right off. Because these guys absolutely cannot catch me. Especially when I'm rocking down here. Now, it would be interesting to go downhill with a bear chasing you and see at what speed you can pull away. I'll bet you that the bear in-game, maybe in real life, can run 50 kilometers per hour. That's what my guess is. Now, what I could do is get on the dirt bike and have him pace me on the dirt bike. But my advice is don't try it on the bicycle. You better get somewhere where you can outmaneuver him. Now see this, it says I'm slightly warm. That's a bunch of horse shit. She was just cold like a few minutes ago. But now this should be about right. It's that Raykit hoodie that's doing it. I am thoroughly convinced of that. The craziness, the fluctuation in the heat units is because of those Raykits hoodie, cotton hoodies, that sort of thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and look here quickly before I get to the top of this hill. Damn it. 35226. That's the maximum I'm going to get for strength building. I'm at 436493 right now. I'm hoping to get to 4.4 legit today. And 49.0 on the muscle. I don't know if that's going to happen. I am at 48.927. So we should be able to make it. 928, but it takes a while. So it'll round it as soon as I get to 48.95. I think it'll round it. I thought I saw a cargo drop coming. Nope. So yeah, this is what I like to do. This is probably the most heavily traveled road in the game right here, I would guess. That would be my guess. Okay, so I'm between 35 and 36 on the flat. 89 food, 99 water, 100% health now. Let's see what kind of a car we get here. I took a red car from here recently. If there is even a spawn. There may not be one. Let's see if there's one on the other side. Yep, there's a red car right there. Look at that. So, it seems like we get the red cars more frequently than the green cars. But it's maybe like 2 to 1 or 1.5 to 1, something like that. Let's see what we get going up this hill. 35220. 35220 is the max. 35219 now, and I'm sure it'll drop down to 35218. So I think every 100 thousandths of a point that it, well, that's not true. Let's take a look where it changes to 17. Okay. Whoa. Well, no, I can't do that because I can't constantly go uphill. All right, maybe every 10 seconds, something like that. You drop 100 thousandths of a point. I'm drinking my tea, by the way. Now, if a player, I'm not going to fuck with it, but if a player doesn't come in here and get this car and it despawns, I'm not going to be mad because I think it will allow the other cars to spawn. And actually, there was a red car back there by the shop, wasn't there? Yep. But really, I have accumulated so many cars. I was going to drive past the other, the other area, and I did not do that. I think I just came out from underneath the clouds. Z1, the cargo drop. There's still... Oh, that has moved. Somebody's moved it. So maybe somebody drove it that owned it. Well, they would have had... No, because it wasn't locked. So I think since somebody drove it, that would have reset the counter. And so it's I'm going to suspect it's someone who knows whose car that was. So, you know, like I said, I'm not going to mess with it. But if it despawned, I wouldn't be mad either. Never chase women on bicycles. You'll always get left behind, sir. B2 gas station. The last time I had a run-in with a beeper at the gas station, it ended poorly for me. So we're just gonna go. Well, he's not there. There's no beeper there. Well, there's a puppet there. I wonder, did somebody... I don't think Janzer would have done that, but maybe change the puppet settings. I'm not gonna be mad about that either. There's so many of them, but indicate based on what I saw at Goat Town, I don't think anything's changed up there. Alright, now I'm gonna be getting close to this area. 35209 now, and it was 220, so it's changed by 11 already, just in this short time. 11 hundred thousandths. In machine work, if you're within 1/10,000th of an inch, that's really good. 1/5000th of an inch is still excellent, and 1/1000th of an inch is pretty good. Just depends on how much tolerance you have for whatever part you're working. All right, I want to see if it tells me I've come into some kind of zone or something, or did Janzer completely remove that? Now I see something down here. That could be that berm, or it could be a ramp that somebody's put in. Now, you know what? There's going to be a problem with this. I don't think I can put a flag down. I think KG has to do it. And I really... See, I was looking at this right here. I really don't... damn it, I just thought of that. Well, we'll go down to the other end and see if anybody's put anything down there. I think one of our admins has to do that. And that would be KG, who's got 11,000. Shit. 11,000. Wow. We're on number 2 on our own server. Fuck. This is serious. Putting the damage on 27,000. Well done, guys. 0.19. Yeah, we're on the straightaway. We're not gaining as much. I could go in here and try to snag a toolbox, but I'm not real concerned about that. Now, this grass here, that was not there before. I don't remember that being there before. That's something has that changed? I think that's changed. You know, you're like, okay, Jump, you remember what blade of grass was there? Well, no, but I don't remember that being there. But I have not come down here very much at all. I've been staying to the west side of the map almost exclusively here lately because I've been getting so many cars. We've been going a half hour already. What the shit, man? I don't know. Maybe that grass was there and I just didn't see it. Is it always greener on the other side of the fence? Oh, that That's good. Hey, well, you know what? For a short-term goal, the fact that I got to test the bear. That was good. Now, what I would like to see happen, I think, is I'll bet you I can't put a flag down here. I'll bet $1 to a hole in a donut. But maybe. Alright, first of all, I don't think it's going to work, but we'll find out very quickly. I may have to bring in the big guns. Oh, it's under building, isn't it? Shit. There we go. Yeah, it's not going to work. You know what? I could... it's going to be close. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, it's not going to allow me to put a flag anywhere. KG will have to come in and I'll send him a message here. While she lies down, I'll send him a message. Because I've got the alerts turned off, so just give me a second, alright? Let's see, west and east ends as well as the north. If you can only put down one, please put on west end. And he's typing me something right now, so just sit tight while my girl heals up. All right, we're typing back. I said, not urgent. When you get a chance, would you please put a flag at each end of the B1, B2 airfield runway and also in the middle-ish of the north fence? I want to be able to ramp in and out of the west and east ends as well as the north. Hell, put one in on the south side if you can too. If you can only put one down, please put on the west end. And he said, I got to jump in some point in the next 24 to play Toolbox Ferry, so I can do then outside the fence line. And I said, by the way, you cannot outrun a bear. LOL, video to follow in a while. I was on the mountain bike and he easily kept up with me. And he said, LOL, the hiding behind trees still seems to work. I said, I led him to a bunch of puppets in Goat Town. They smacked the shit out of him. Yes, you cannot outrun them, but you can outsmart them still, which is what I did. I got a thumbs up on that. As for the flag, maybe use the fence line as the midpoint since I want ramps on both sides if it will work. Just stopped long enough to message you recording, and I'm in JSS VC currently. Alerts turned off. All right. So, I would say she's for sure rested up now. Oh, she just got to 100. That's, or no, maybe she wasn't. I'm definitely going to eat another piece of mushroom here. Okay. So, I'm not the squad leader. And I'm not asking to be the squad leader. So, okay, I was planning on doing that, and that did not work out. So my question is, do I just end this video here and go on and take a break and then come back into something else? Start fresh or what? I don't know. This is only this, I mean, I think, you know what I could do? I need to get out of here. Now, I don't know if I think it's just been totally removed, truthfully. But I sure as hell wouldn't want my vehicle to despawn down here. I think that since the circle is gone, like, see, it was a yellow one, similar to this up here, it would say no parking, you know, blah, 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 and your vehicle will despawn. But I'm not going to take that chance. I really don't want to go in here and loot. Well, you know what I am going to do? I'm maybe not going to come in here and loot, but let's take a little tour de France here and run through the buildings and see if there's still beepers in there. Somebody was saying that they went into the game and there was hardly any puppets in there. I think there's going to be a shit ton of puppets down here. So let's find out. And see that? Look above my character's head. I am making... Okay, there's a little bit of noise. I was not making hardly any noise. It seems to be whenever she's breathing. Happy birthday to you. Oh God, I wish I'd never done that. Now I think about it every time I hear that bird. Still plenty of puppets down here at the B1, B2 airfield. I'm assuming there'll be a beeper in here. There sure is. Now, beepers are fast, okay? But they're stupid because they stop. There should be a beeper over here. There's tons of puppets over here. There's a beeper over here. I'm going to sneak right past it. The deal is, okay, now, I did not make the same mistake that time that I made before. His back was to me when I got in proximity up there at the C3 gas station, and he activated. Well, the problem is I was in the vicinity and he turned to face me or whatever he did. he'd already been activated, so he blew me up. Okay? And you can sometimes get away with that in a car or the dirt bike, but you can't get away with it if you activate the little fuckers and then try to ride by them, because they'll fuck you up. Ask me how I know. Now there should be another beeper over here. No, he's at the other half rounds. No? Let's see, I can't remember. Yeah, there's a beeper here. Now that's interesting. Where is he? There he is. He's right there. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die! Oh, my body armor saved me, dude. Either that or my backpack. Shit, that was close. Hey, you know what? Why do I even do that? I got hit. Okay, and now it's healed. I think my body armor saved me. We'll take a look at that up here. Now these beepers are all gonna blow up. They should be blowing anytime. I should maybe get a toolbox. I might have to. 97%, yeah. It'd take me down 1%. Oh my god. Whatever shall we do? Now, this is the one up here by the shipping containers. There's another beeper up here. So there's 4 beepers for sure right here in this center section, and out on the south parking lot there's usually one. Now this is interesting. I'm surprised there's not a beeper out here. That was an error on my part when I hit that fucking fence. The bikes don't turn sharp, just regular turning. You have to hit the brakes and do whatever you do to turn. Like, see this? I mean, now I can turn sharper. And then you can back her up too, like this, and then go that way. But, yeah. That was, could have been bad. Could have been really bad. Could have been traumatic. Oh hell, let's go up here and let's go up here and at least let me loot these garages. And I'll put my bike right here. Boy, there's a lot of puppets there. I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh god, I need my stamina though. I better have my stamina back. It'll recover pretty quick. Pretty quick. And actually I can eat, oh no, I can't do that. What is my metabolism at? 72. I can eat 2 cornflakes while we wait. I should have brought more cornflakes. You know, that's pretty funny. It'd be my, oh, well, you know what? Gotta go to the trader, gotta get more cornflakes. That's your only mission. Just get more cornflakes. Brother, I've been there on single player for sure. Now, what I want to see is, can I throw down a blueprint? Look at that. Oh, I don't want to God fill that. I just want the blueprint down. Okay, I forgot I was still in God mode. We'll get out of that here in a minute. Okay, now, the puppets have been very aggressive on occasion and followed my ass right up here. So, I'm looking for, I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a box of bobby pins, which I'm going to take. That's 20 in there. And now I have other bobby pins. There's 3 in that. I'm going to drop that. And I think I had another bobby pin. There's 11. So I'm going to drop 14 and pick up 20. You like how I'm thinking? I figured you would. And I've got bolts here somewhere. There we go. Okay. So, if you play on an aggressive server like ours, the puppets can follow you up here. And they will. You know what? I think I'm going to grab one more bobby pin. Since it's like a... Oh, that one. Alright, now I'm going to show you. This is how you do it. See that shit? And then you should, if I do it right. Well, it's close. You can't do it. Alright, now. These little fuckers are going to cause a problem for me. So I'll give them some problems. I'm going to have to hit them multiple times. And I'm not trying for headshots. I want body shots. Because I want the points. That's 4. It's mad. It's 5. You know what we should do? I'll shoot this next one. That's a heavy. And we'll see how many points I get for that. That's strength. 887,324. Let me write that down. Of 10 million. 8, 8, 7, 3, 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. I know that's what you were thinking. Alright, well, let's see how many arrows I have. God, if I have to, I'll spawn some in. I got a dozen. It'll be fine. I would do that just for testing purposes. Okay. This is a heavy. Alright. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, there's 5 shots there. I think I shot him through the armhole, truthfully. Alright, let's take a look. Damn it. Wrong button. And see where I'm at. 892007. Alright, well that wasn't as good as I thought, but it's still not bad. 892007. 7 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 11. 4,683 divided by 5. That's pretty good. I'm going to use a calculator on this. Sorry, I did the simple math on paper. 4,683 divided by 5. 936.6. So we'll say 936.6. So almost 900. I mean, just shy of 1,000 points per shot. Why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got the better part of 5,000 points just for killing one puppet, one heavy. Yeah, it's well worth it. All right, let's see what's doing with this last one, and hopefully I can get my arrows. Oh, you bitch! Man, I may not be able to get him. I'm gonna have to go for a headshot now. Oh, fucking drilled him. Now he's down. Okay, let's try a crouch, and I'm just gonna burn my arrows here. Let's see if I can hit old boy right there. I remember I'm pulling 100 pounds. A little high. Wow. I guess I'll put it right on his beak. Fucking drilled him! Headshot, baby! How about this guy? Hit him. I don't know if I hit him that time. Okay, I am out of bullets. So let's try this. Oh, fucked his day up, didn't I? How about that one? Clear at the end down there. Yeah, I hit him. See if there's a beep. He's down. That is some... Oh, shit. Some sniping there. He's down. That was a fucking headshot, son. How do you like me now? I can't tell you if it was a beeper. But we'll know here in a minute. If he blows up. But... I am a decent markswoman. Now, those puppets are probably going to have despawned. I don't know if they will. Oh, that was actually close enough. These are some pretty good shots on old boy right there. And I am going to search him because I want my arrows back. So this guy, he looks like a fucking pincushion now. Look at this. I got to take a picture of that. That dude looks like a fucking pincushion. That is impressive. Jumpsuit Sniper always gives himself a glowing review. Sure I do. Wow. I turned him every which way but loose. Oh, I should have pulled. Hold on. I'll pull these arrows out first. That was a bad call, Ripley. Bad call. These people are dead, Burke! Do you realize what you've done? Got an M82 scope at 19%. There's 2 shots in him. I got him through the armhole. I think is what it's... Holy Jesus. I didn't see those other 3. Impressive. Bordering on spectacular. Let's do that. Let's put this here. Let's put that there. Normally I put them in the pants, but party with the pants. Pants party. Party. Yeah. So these puppets clear down. I mean, look how far it is from up there on top of that radio tower all the way back to those half rounds. That's quite a poke. But again, I'm pulling 100 pounds. So. And of course, my constitution is sucking balls right now. And you say we never have... I never take you anywhere. You say we never have any fun. I will. Ooh, that's an 85% piece of rubber. That is the best piece of rubber I have found in a long time. I might just pick that up. Was that 86? 86%, excuse me. 86% piece of rubber. That is extremely good. KG wants to come in. Let's see here. Alright. So there's some... Another screwdriver. I'm actually just looking for a toolbox right now. Ha! Ask and ye shall receive. And this little lock here. I'm hoping I can put that on something. And then I'll put it on my bike. And then unlock it. And see if it goes back to 100%. Fucking right! Hell to the yeah. We got 2 toolboxes, son. Alright, we'll take this one in hands. I'm gonna fix
What's up, man?
Hey. I have your audio is low. Is that because of what I did to you?
Probably.
Previously? Alright, say something else.
Testing 1 2 3. 1
yeah,
2
you're
3.
still quiet. I'm in a safe place, so I'm gonna pause for a second and go out to Discord and see if I need to turn you up, actually.
Alright,
Yep.
since you're in a safe place, I'm gonna jump over to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the airport.
Yep.
I'm gonna put you at 90%. You were at 70. That's what.
Ah, okay.
That's
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Yep, you sound great. 5 by 5.
Cool beans.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm really happy with the mic. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to watch any of my recent videos. I realize other people have other lives. I'm happy for the people who've watched them, but people have lives outside of watching my show. Hey, do you by any chance... Oh, God. Do you need a toolbox? I've just found 3. Do you by any chance need one?
I've got wardrobes set up at all the humble abodes I have set up all over the place that require toolboxes.
Yep. So no problem. No, I don't see... Okay, I was going to say I didn't see you there, but now I see you. No, I just found 3 small toolboxes, and I had gotten smoked earlier when I was. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and it's right at the beginning of this video that I'm recording right now. It's in like the first 15 minutes, so it'll be dandy. And
Nice.
of the bear. I was outside the hostel, you know, the little farm field that's there, where there's
Oh yeah, no,
about a
I'm
30-40% chance of something spawning in that corner.
cry me a river, man. It's like go in the hostel or go in the little house that I built right there, the with the deck outside. Every bear trophy and wolf trophy and pig trophy or hog trophy that you see in there has actually been a legitimate kill in that west field. It's like I can't tell you
Wow.
how many times I've had to use that little, static map farmhouse,
Yeah,
as cover,
sure.
running back
It's
and forth
great.
between the two.
Yeah.
And it's like all of a sudden out of the blue, it's like, God, what's that? No, oh crap, it's
Well,
footfalls,
they sound like a goddamn galloping stallion.
horse.
Yeah, exactly. Um, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm here to tell you, I have been waiting with bated breath, even that I get a chance to try to outrun a bear. Well, you can't outrun them, not even on the bicycle. I've
Nope.
just found a 4th little toolbox. What a fucking mother
It's like
load I've got here.
in a straight line, you'll never outrun them. So it's like,
Yeah,
gator tactics come in mind. It's like when getting chased by a gator, quote unquote, run a zigzag,
right.
and trees are your friend at that point.
Well, and here's what I'm getting at. I'm on the bike, and my girl is a fucking beast. She's got 3 intelligence, 5 dex, 5 con, and 4.4 strength. And she can ride that bike. All right, now this is getting goddamn ridiculous. I have found 5 little toolboxes so far. I'm not kidding. I'm running out of places to put them. You sure you don't want one?
No, I'm good, man. It's like I got no place to put them. I might be able to get away with one.
Well, there's one
If
here I just dropped on the ground. It's fucking phenomenal. I'm in this westernmost garage here. But if you don't need it, don't worry about it. But I literally have just found 5. 3 gas cans. And that's a 5 out of 20 car repair kit. The one I'm going to drop is a 2 out of 20. Is that a car
yeah,
repair kit in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm on the north side of the field,
Yeah.
just outside the fence line, and that
Yeah.
little clearing between the fence line and the
Yeah, I'll
small
come
little
up there.
village that's out here.
Yeah. I
You
just
can,
wanted to be able to jump over all the fences. And I was thinking now we can't do it from the south side, but you can. You can down at the end of the runway on the east end, kind of on the south side of the east end. You can come up that road there and you can launch into the airfield over the fence. Now, that being said, there's holes in the fence that you can do, but the point here is to launch, not failure to launch.
why am I cold at the airport?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they've
I
done something else because I have said the same thing. There's things that have happened here recently that I say, that isn't how that used to be. So,
I have never been cold. I mean, I've got no joke. I've got you see what I'm wearing. I've got a combat helmet on. So I've got a camo backpack, 2 heat,
wait till I
combat
tell you
helmet,
what I'm wearing, but go ahead.
3, an armored tactical vest, 2. Okay, all right. So hold on, let me fix something.
You're gonna need about 15, 16 heat on, I think.
Yep.
I haven't
I
even
see
looked.
see what one of the problems is. I'm running around no socks and I'm like Don Johnson commando here.
Well, I do all that shit. She never wears socks or underwear, hardly ever. Because I try to wear things that have carry capacity. Alright, I am coming to you. I think I understood where you told me you are, and if I get close,
Yeah.
I'll see your name. Actually. have
Verify.
gone away
Yeah,
from you.
come east come east a little bit.
I need to come east a lot. I misunderstood which village you
Yep,
were at.
yep. I went to the center point of the airfield where
You see
the
where I'm at?
taxiway cross. Yeah, you're west of me. And there's actually several clearings here, but
I don't
maybe
care.
even
I
more.
mean, pick one. Just that you can get a run at it with a dirt bike,
Oh yeah, I
preferably a
actually
car. Whatever. Or
the field that you're
pref.
in over there,
Yeah.
does that field work over there for you, or do you want to
No,
basically?
whatever. Hey, you know what? You're the one putting the flags down. Let me see what
I,
this one is. Where you got this one is. Hey, you know what's not bad about this is because you could ramp, and then catch that. What is it? What do they call that? I used to know all these airplane terms. This cross through here,
taxiway.
taxiway. Thank you. Fuck, it's been a long time. This is okay. And what I had envisioned, you just put a flag. You know, like say there's two big gaps here. Look where my girl is right now. What if you set a flag like right there? I mean, does it even work?
What inside the fence line?
Yeah, just right there in the fence line in that gap. Now,
Don't know
anyone
if I
who's
can.
not on our team, well, they'll see the flag there.
Yeah, they'll see the flag. Yeah.
They'll see it.
Let's see, flag
I just want to see if it works.
crafting.
I've already seen it turn blue, so.
Yeah, just on the other
Hey,
side.
yeah, right there. Whatever.
Yep,
I mean, it's close enough.
done.
Perfect. And I don't mind if you build it, especially if you want to build it. Although I'm jealous of your 11,000 fame points, because I just looked at the team earlier just to make sure you were still the captain. Um,
I don't know. It's like, and I have no idea.
well,
And it's like,
if you built stuff, I think it still gives you fame points while you're god filling. I think you still get fame points for building whatever you god filled. In single player, it would disable your achievements. Now, before you get too big of a head, you probably haven't watched my last video. A player put a screenshot up of some of the stuff that they've built. You want to take a gander what their fame points are?
oh, I can imagine if that's the case, and when they're putting up, if you're getting fame points for building,
Yep.
I would put it easily into the 50, 60,000.
Well, multiply what you have 8 times.
Wow.
And guess how much money he's got in the bank?
I quit collecting money. Once I got my million, I was fine. It's like the one when I'm somehow I've made it to 1.4, so it's like all right, I'm good with that. And I bought some when I crossed over to a million, I had 1.1 million, so I bought some gold,
Yeah. How'd that
and
work
it's like
for you?
25 gold, and then I collected more money. Now I'm back up to 1.4 mil. So
Well, this crazy bastard has over 3 million in his bank account.
jeez,
And I was like, well, I'm really proud of my 6,000. Well, I have 6,729 fame points right now. I had 6,666 yesterday or something like that. So I was really proud of that. And then he sends me a screenshot with his 88,000 plus fame points and over 3 million in the bank. I'm
yeah,
like, I'm not going to attain that. Now, remember my rules when I said mostly talk about scum, in my chat and all that?
uh-huh,
I watched some Sandstorm Insurgency or Insurgency Sandstorm. It looked really good.
yeah.
In a Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone kind of way.
Take a
Um,
look if you haven't already. Take a look at Ground Branch. It uses the Unreal Engine,
mhm.
so there's a lot of things about it. It's like
I'm gonna
it's
write that
that
down. I saw it in chat, but I'll forget. Ground
it
Branch. Is it free or how much you got to pay for it or
no,
whatever?
it's $30, and that was the pisser about it for me because I'm a cheap bastard. So apparently it was on sale for like 30% off,
Yeah,
and they stopped the sale on 31st of May.
perfect.
So I'm like, really, fuck me, and it's
Yeah,
like okay, because I kind of, after a while of playing Scum, it's like, I kind of miss all the secret squirrel shit. So it's
sure.
like, okay. and we've been doing a lot of tactical training in real life. So, um, our the department's basically kind of opened all that up to everybody. So now
Nice.
everybody that likes it is just doing it out the wazoo. So
Yeah.
it's like okay,
Well,
one's
that's how it was when I started playing paintball. I was hooked the very first time I played,
oh yeah,
and then me, well, I had it ended up being a business partner. I had him play with us, and then he got hooked on it,
same here.
and then we opened up our own field, and it was so much fun, but it was a ton of work. We had one, two, three, four, five of us originally. Well, then two of them, a husband and wife, got a divorce, so they didn't want to see each other anymore. They didn't come. And then a buddy of mine, the buddy of mine, my business partner, he got married, so he's out of the
Nice.
picture. So we were down to two out of five, and then the other person, and it was just me running it, and I was asking players to help me run it. I mean, it's like you came to play. So what I do is I let them in for free to play. Then we weren't making any money
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, I
because
got
they were
started
helping me.
as a what? God, I was a young something or another, like in my 20s or something like that. And airsoft was first coming in,
Yeah.
and so it's like it was first starting out. And paintball had already been around for a little while, so a couple of people that I worked with, they had seen me playing paintball, and they got hit a couple of times, and that was it. They were out. They didn't want anything
Bunch of
more to do with
pussies.
paintball. And so it's like, all right. So
Try
then they
getting
got,
shot in real life.
they still like the idea, so they went to airsoft.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, it's like, okay, so what you want to be when you grow up is aspire to be a paintball person. Okay,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
And so the airsoft thing was big. And I was like, I kind of did both. And then airsoft really took off and the whole LARPing thing. And
Yeah.
people were just getting way out of control with it. And it's like, man, if I'm going to spend, that kind of
Thousands.
money on,
Thousands
if
of
I'm going to
dollars.
spend that kind of money on a setup,
I'm gonna use a
my
real one that shoots
I'm going to
real
use
bullets.
I'm going to use real chip plate carrier. I'm going to use a
Right.
real, fast helmet and stuff like that.
Right.
And so I would show up and these guys are LARPing with their, their 150, $200, you, you know, bicycle helmets, that were
Right.
painted to match or whatever,
Right.
or
Right.
look like.
You
And
had
it's
the
like,
real one.
I got the real thing. So anyways,
My deal with that is, I will tell you, and I've watched a lot of them on YouTube, some absolutely fantastic gear setups with the
oh yeah,
airsoft. That being said, it's a little cheap or a little cheaper. I mean, in some cases, it's a tenth of the cost, depending on what you get. You get something that looks good, but my
yeah,
thing
but
is this.
if you go full price, you get the real thing, and
Yeah.
then that is dual purpose.
Yeah. And if you decide you don't want to do that no more, you can sell it and generally get your money. You don't lose a lot of money on firearms. They
Right.
hold their value fairly well.
Well, the
Um,
armors and the armor and stuff like that, and the plate carriers, it's like usually it's like those are fairly inexpensive. It's
yeah.
the plates and stuff like that that
The
are
fucking
usually
plates are expensive.
yeah,
Like, I've got a level 3A plus, I think, that I bought, and the plates, I've got $400 in just the plates, I think. And
yeah.
I'm glad I
Got a
got
good
them when I got them.
you got a
Yep.
good deal if you got
That was a
if you
couple
got
years
front.
ago. Yep.
Yep.
I got a front and a back. It's a soft. I think it's a soft three. I want to say 3A plus, and I bought some other ones, and they're really thick. The something 500. They're thick. They're heavy. They weigh
Yeah.
like 8 pounds a piece.
Yeah.
Like,
AR
fuck.
500.
Who wants to run around in this all day?
Yep.
But anyway, I got the soft. I got the side pouches. They look like, almost like a trauma plate you put in front.
Right.
And yeah, I think maybe it was more than that, but $400 seems to stick in my craw, and that was a couple years ago, before shit just started getting insane. Uh,
That sounds about right. Because it's
it's
like
just the inserts, just the
I
inserts.
picked those AR 500 plates that you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's like I actually picked up. That's actually a company AR 500. They
yeah,
actually make their own stuff. Well,
Yep.
sort of make their own stuff.
Yep.
And I picked up, one of their medium to low end high, or the lower side of the high end plate carriers, and I got several of their plates. And again, like I was saying, it's like if you're doing paintball or if you're doing airsoft, you know, buy the real stuff, and it's dual purpose. And the dual purpose is, you're training with the real stuff. You're
Yeah, you
learning
know
how to
what
be
it feels
acclimated.
like. Right.
You know what it feels like. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, great. So I ran that, and it's brutal, especially outdoors in
Oh,
South Florida.
in the heat,
Oh
yeah,
man.
90, 100 degrees, whatever. Now, which way did you go?
I went east. I went out on the
Okay.
runway and went east.
Okay, well, I'm out on the runway and I'm headed east. I took a chance. Hey,
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at
good
this
call.
cargo drop. Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
down there. It's southeast of us. It's still my
Yeah.
conspiracy theory that, especially in single player, I know in single player, absolutely without a doubt, the game knows that you're the only player on and it drops cargo drops in single player like 500 yards from you, like all the time,
Oh
like
yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time. Now here, I think the game looks to see where players have been, where players are
Yeah, it heat
now, and
maps
then
it.
it decides where it's going
Yeah.
to drop one.
Yeah, it basically sees player. It seems that, Janzer and I were kind of going through that one day, and we got off on a wild tangent. Surprise, surprise.
Imagine
And
that.
we you know, there was 8, 9 people on the server at the moment, and it was like, okay, great. And we started watching it, and it's like all the cargo drops, any place where we had been or they
Mm-hmm.
had been, that's where the cargo drops were kind of going. And it almost seemed like kind of a random chance, or, a randomization between the two to kind of spread it out a little bit. So,
Yeah.
all right, so where do you want it down here?
Um, what I really wanted to do, which I think we should not do now, I really
What's that?
wanted it like right here by these landing lights so that we could build ramps that high to jump over. But I think that's just too high. So, um,
Why?
because it's there.
No, but I'm saying, why is it too high?
Oh, can we build the ramps up that high from both sides to ramp over those landing lights? Do you think we can? I mean, I
Sure. It's
saw
like
what somebody did over there southeast of Goat Town.
yeah, the one across the road from Goat Town,
Mm.
that's my build.
Okay.
And then the
Do you
ones that are
think you
actually
can get them
immediately, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I
higher
don't have
than?
time to build them. I don't
No.
I don't have time to build them today,
You
but
know
it's
what I
like,
want you to
you're
do? See where I am at right now? If it
uh-huh.
will let you, plant a flag right here where my bike is.
Sure.
Because then you'll be almost exactly centered between those two landing lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at and you should be able to see
Oh yeah, I can
the
see the
the
blueprint.
flag area.
Yep, yep.
So,
That is gonna work, I think. Let me see what it looks like
hold on
down
a
here.
second. What might be a problem?
It looks like it's gonna
Um,
let you do it. Or, oh, because the way you have it turned. Is it the way the
yeah, and
flag is
unfortunately, I
turned?
can't. And unfortunately, it's like you still can't freaking turn the flags.
Let me ask you this. Okay, see where I'm at right here? I don't know if you can see this, but I'm right on the line right
Well,
here.
hold on a second. Here's kind of the problem. It's like even with the way the flag is turned,
Yeah.
it's like we got to find a balance between the two sides. If you want to ramp,
I want to ramp
and
both directions.
yeah, you want ingress and egress here, you've got to, you can build up to 7 stories, but
Yeah.
in order to build up to 7 stories, you have to, for every 1 story you go up, you have to come one square out.
Yeah.
So,
I got to go 7 squares
s-
here from where the fence is, essentially, to where I am.
right,
Okay, let me
exactly,
ask you this. What if you took that flag and put it outside the fence here,
right.
and put the boundary right up against this fence? Then put another flag. There's no limit to how many flags we can put down, is there?
No, that's not the problem, but I see where you're going, and that would
Put
be a
another
great
flag
idea.
out here in the runway
Yeah, that would be a phenomenal idea. You know what the problem with it is?
because it's
One word, devs. Okay. And the problem with the devs is you can't rotate the flag area. So there's no guarantee that when I put a flag, or when you put a flag down, at least if there is, I haven't found it.
Oh,
Maybe
I
there is.
see. I got you.
You can't make sure that you're turning it so you've got flat edge to flat edge.
Yeah, That's unfortunate.
Because if you look at the flag and destroy the flag, boom, the thing is gone. If I go Alt Charlie, I can scroll wheel. I see the blueprint flag spinning like a top.
Yeah, it's not spinning for me, but hold it. Just
Okay.
stay right there for a second. That's not bad. KG, come out. Set it. Go ahead and set it. Come out here and look at this. Come out here to the road. That's not bad, dude. That might work.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
tell me. You're the.
You should
Let's see
be
where
able
my
to.
bike is.
Yeah. Well,
I'm almost on the line. I am
but I
right
would
on the line right there.
say, hold on a second.
I'm right on the
We'd
line
want
right
to
now.
put metabolism.
You actually
build
got it pretty good, and I think it's good from this side.
Oh,
And hey, and guess what else? If we can't clear the landing lights, we can certainly clear over here, because you won't be blocking the road. Well, I don't think you'll be blocking. Also, to make something just disappeared. To clear the fence. Well, I did kind of forget about this short fence over here.
Well, there's two problems with this. Number one, because of the incline or the steepness of the ramps,
yeah,
you get a lot of altitude, but you don't get a lot of distance.
Okay.
So as you're coming up,
let me ask you this: would it be
there may
smarter?
be a problem. It may be a problem with clearing both of these. These aren't landing lights. I can't think of the acronym. This is basically your altitude. Well, these should be your altitude controls here. For ILS, telling you if you're off the glide slope or not. I can't think of the word. VTAS, no. It's going to bug me
I
now.
know what it is. I actually watched a video of a guy from this past winter.
They change colors when you're off the glide slope, so as you're coming in.
He was clearing snow off that. It's something N10. There's a... it's something...
No, it's just they're light projections, and based on the altitude, as you go out, as you're coming in for a landing, as you're on final, if you're on the proper glide slope, meaning that you're coming down on the right slope to the runway, these lights will appear green. If you're too high or too low, I think if you're too high, they're yellow, and if you're too low, they're red.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
That's how. Yeah, because they're louvered inside.
Yep.
Anyways, I can't think of the acronym for it. It's like whatever.
Hey, we'll
but
just
nevertheless,
say that they're it's attitude. Shit, no. You said altitude. I was thinking it was attitude indicators, but maybe that's not right.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, guess what?
Show flag area. Okay, I'll turn the flag area back on. So, if you were to try to get over these lights,
I can't see it. The flag
Really?
area. I'm not seeing it.
You're on the team and everything. That's okay. Well,
I saw it
before.
The last one.
Yeah, no. If you go over to the flag and hold F and show flag area, it'll turn on for you. I don't know why they changed that, but
no, it just did. All the other flags you put down.
Yeah, you see it initially until I plant it. Once I plant it, if you want to see it, you have to turn it on yourself. If I turn it on, you can't see it. Go up to the flag and...
I already did.
Yep.
I like this, KG. Here, I'm right on the edge right here. And it's not perfectly square, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Right here is where I'm at. So, I want to go over and see the other side. Now, I've been running around on the bicycle a lot because it gains strength so well. It's so good. It's the best thing ever. Because my girl's got 72 stamina, and you can run negative 72 stamina as long as you have food and water. You can just keep going and going. It's like one of my stories. It just keeps going and going and going. This actually might work down here as well. I think it's worth a shot. You might be crowding it a little bit here, but I think it's worth a shot. And you know what else? Hey, if it doesn't work, there's just enough room here. You could build a ramp, because I'll pull over here. You could build a ramp to go over the fence this way. All right, facing east. And ramp the fence. The deal is here, you don't want to block the road. You don't want to block the road with your ramp. But coming this way, coming from west to east, facing east, it's not a problem.
Yeah, you could basically just come right here where I'm standing to go, for the inbound side,
Yes, and then
and
come back out the outbound side this way, like I'm
right.
coming right through here with the bike. Now, did you happen to watch my video? I'm plugging my video, but I don't really. I mean, I care if people watch them, but I really don't care. Did you watch my video with the dirt bike jumping
You
over
can
that
build over
mound of
the
rock at the
you can
B1
you
factory?
can build this you can build over this guardrail that's here.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So, and it's like, so it's like building the outbound ramp here as opposed to out there, would work fine. But as for your videos, honestly, I haven't watched any
Well,
video any YouTube videos much at all lately. It's like,
okay.
I've
Uh,
spun up. I actually came out of the contractor world and went on full time with a place I had been contracting with for a while.
mhm.
So now I'm in,
Well, when I was
basically.
getting mandatory overtime, like every time I turned around, you know, I was essentially playing on my days off. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit here and there. Like I got to go back into work tonight, but uh, I got off at shortly after 7, and then I came home and I've been fucking around. Um, Now, so anyway, the B1 factory over there. Get a dirt bike on the southeast corner of that facility. There's a great big mound of gravel, dirt, whatever it is. You ramp that. There's a barracks outside the wall in the southeast corner of the B1 factory. If
Okay.
you ramp that, you will ramp the fence, the barracks, everything. You will go fucking flying. Just come from west facing east on the dirt bike. You don't even need to, it's a built in ramp. It's fucking phenomenal. You will catch so much air. You can literally do a Steve McQueen Great Escape right over the
Nice.
factory walls, everything. It's, yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but I did it a while back and I put up a video of it.
You
It's
wanna?
probably
Do you need
been
a? Do you need
months.
potato or cauliflower?
No, I'm actually doing really well. 82 food, 90 water, and I've just been almost exclusively using the big white mushrooms and cornflakes. I'm
Yep.
carrying bottles of water, cucumbers. I think I might even have some bread on me, and I haven't eaten any of them. I've got let's see, some ransoms. That's for my vitamin K. The ransoms are quick pick you up for the vitamin K. Yeah, that's it. I'm not carrying anything. I think I actually dropped my water bottle because I didn't need them.
Yeah. If you keep a, if you can, what is it, the mushrooms, the cauliflower, the cucumbers, the any of the vegetables, eating any of those, you almost never need. Oops, about to overeat
Yep.
here. You
Okay.
almost never need bottled water or even drinking.
Oh, yeah.
You pick up enough
You
moisture out
pick
of
up a lot of
those.
potassium too
Yeah.
off of those. Now, it seemed like that you wanted to come in the game maybe to freshen up some stuff, but you didn't have a lot of time to spend here. So, as far as I'm concerned, if you just set the flags, then I can do the rest at my convenience. Or if you come down here and you want to build something and nothing's been done, because depending, and it's 9:30 here my time, depending on how I feel, we're basing all this on my feelings. I don't know if I'll make
Doesn't
another.
everybody
Yeah,
nowadays?
yeah, right. My girlfriend sent me a grunt style hoodie. It's a black hoodie, and on the front it says "fuck your
Oh,
feeling."
nice.
I thought it was great.
I It is.
Uh,
I've
Now,
had a
do
dollar
you
for a
see where
dollar
I'm
for
at?
every time, and I'm still trying to find my dirt bike down here. I've
It's over
managed to
there.
lose.
It's on the east side. Did you not see it?
Yeah, nope.
E-
I do now.
okay.
Nice on.
If you come over here to me, I think this will work out fantastically because you're going to have plenty of room. And I say if you put the flag in a hole in the fence, theoretically, it should work. Like somewhere, there's so many holes in the fence, nobody should complain. Like, what if, like, just pick the one in the middle. Like, you put one right here. Like, where my bike is parked. Something like that. Look at, I mean, look at all the holes in the fence here. You could drive a 747 through all these. Somewhere there, and you'll center punch this radar station or whatever that is, and this light array.
So you're saying right here?
I'm gonna go look. I can see your boundary again. That was so strange.
Yeah, as long as I'm in the build mode, you'll see it. As soon as I plant it,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
you have to turn it on and off.
That looks good. Now, well, hold on a second. I just thought of something. This might be a one-way jump. You have to jump in and drive out. Because we don't want to interfere with the runway. Maybe it'll work. You know what I'm saying? Here's the runway here.
So why does it... Hold on a second. If you played your cards right, hold on a second. If you took the ramp and you built the ramp at an ever so slight angle, say starting right here.
Oh, and just run it parallel down the fence almost?
Right here at the base of this tree at about a 45 to the fence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically have your approach be just like this. I mean...
All right, then why not maybe put your flag right here? Maybe we're in this hole instead. Let's see how it looks.
Like there?
You're excellent on this side, no question. You're fine on the outside, the south side. Represent.
Done.
Let me get off and go look at it. Now, question: can anyone destroy these or overtake them?
Yeah, they can overtake them, but it's a 24-hour delay for them to overtake them, and you get notified when you log in and all that stuff. So it's like, yeah, if somebody does that, then that's clearly said. I mean, it's in big bold letters on the server rules. No overtaking.
Yeah.
No overtaking of the flag.
Okay. So we don't need to protect it. I think you've got a good idea. I think you've got a good grasp on this. Seriously, I think what you said, like, okay, see where I am here on the bicycle?
Yep.
You could start this.
Yep.
Kind of
start a ramp going that way,
and then ramp right over, just in this area that I'm headed right there.
Yeah.
I mean, because I could ride right out, and truthfully, if you wanted to, you could make one coming back that other way, like this, just like I'm headed right like that. If you wanted to.
Yeah. No doubt. It's like, you can basically.
And then you don't interfere with
any way you want it.
I want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. My girl just wants to have fun. They should make a song about that. Cindy Lauper could sing it. All right, are you ready to go down? Let's see. Okay, so we've got north, south, east. Did you put one on the west side yet? Represent.
I haven't put one on the east. And you want to count the one behind us as the one on the south side, or do you still want a south side at the midpoint?
No, I don't think so.
You can evil over the cars,
Well, but what are you going to crash into the building? Well, let's go take a look at it. I mean, no point in steering now, right? That thing is so fucking loud. But you can go attract all the puppets, because there's several
That's exactly what I'm doing.
All right, I'm gonna go down here, and I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be in like stealth mode, kind of, and I'm gonna look and see where'd be a good spot down here. Now, actually, right where I'm at here, in and out, there's a gap in the fence right here, and you could come flying up here, but you wouldn't jump over the cars. So let's see if there's one that we can jump over the cars and maybe go in between some half rounds or something. Maybe. Oh, you resorted to gunfire. How dare you?
Oh, hey, it'll draw them all towards me.
Oh, sure. This is not looking great, but
yeah.
Let me keep.
Figure out where you want it. I'll keep them all. I'll keep all the boys entertained over there.
I've just activated a beeper down here, by the way. The one on the south side. Represent.
See if I can come through here.
I don't love that. See, I think if we make it go both directions, it's going to interfere.
It's a
If you-
freaking lot of beepers out here on the tarmac.
Yeah, imagine that. I had said earlier, I'm like, man, I can't believe there's no. Oh, there's 5 beepers out here, you know. Yeah, that happened. That really happened. I don't love this down here. I don't love it none. There's a beeper right there. I am gonna activate this guy. Yeah, I got blown up pretty badly, like down to 10%. I'm coming right at you. I got blown up to down to 10% at the C3 gas station. Now, you know, are you shooting while you're riding the dirt bike?
Yes.
With the pistol? I was gonna say, that's a pretty cool feature. I didn't like anything over there, really. So let's go back around. Someone took a swipe at me.
No, it took a swipe at me.
Yeah.
I pulled Karen off your 6.
Thanks, man. Actually, right where I am here, where I came through first, is where I think if you did one here, this is where I would want it. In this fence with the hole in the fence right here. And you should be able to not interfere. Just right there.
You got a scoped weapon on you?
I do not. No.
Do you have a weapon that I could basically lure this Karen towards you and you could pop her off my tail? Hold on, I can spin around here. I got it.
Take my pistol off. I smoked one just now. Man, I've got serious vertigo, doing about 32 kilometers per hour. I'm coming at you. I'm in first person with the pistol out riding this dirt bike. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty realistic. My eyes are about to bug out. Alright, so I will come up here. Is there another puppet there? There is.
He's down.
He's down. Alright, so this hole in the fence right here. This, I mean, somewhere in here, because you got to be able to line up on the other side and ramp it, you know what I'm saying? And that's really a good point there, I think. I think you tell me if you like it or not. I'm gonna stop and eat a mushroom, so just bear with me.
So where are you thinking about?
I'll show you.
Because I'm not really seeing anything over here that tickles my fancy at the moment.
My girl needs to take a piss here.
All right, pop a squat.
I am at 4.37570 on strength. Even riding the bike, it takes a lot. You know, it's 1/100,000th of a point per second, basically. So, you know, it takes. I mean, even I've got the best overall tool, if you will, in the game right now, which is this mountain bike. And there you can travel overloaded, but the deal is you got to repair your boots and eat so much, and you do have to eat and drink quite a bit here. But the deal is you never have to stop. I mean, I've been negative 72 stamina units for God knows how. All right, so follow me, young Jedi. This is what I was thinking of. It's right here. This hole in the fence right here. Now, I don't know how feasible it is, but it's the best one I think I can find because you can hit it and quit it. You can hit it from both directions. See that? You could build on this side of the road there and on that other side of the fence.
Yeah, I think building here is going to be problematic because of the incline and trying to get the ramp features to line up.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, but you know what? If you put a flag down there, we can at least.
I can put a flag anyway.
The outside. You can at least jump in from the outside.
All right, flag going in. I'll put it right here in this open. You know.
Just stick it wherever it feels good. What?
I'm gonna stick it. I'm gonna stick it in this hole.
I think you should. You know, now my girl can pull, and you say you haven't watched the video, so I'm going to tell you, a braggart. I'm getting almost 1,000 points per shot with plain wooden arrows, and my compound bow, she can pull 100 pounds right now.
Yeah, see, that was the one thing I was trying to get it up to, and it's like, and I never did. I think I got mine up to 90, and because I just kind of, as a lot of people did, I kind of faded out of the scum thing.
You know what? And I'm not judging it. We don't judge here. I'm not judging anyone. If I weren't so goddamn stubborn, I should have quit playing this game a long time ago, or at least took a hiatus. And I even said in one of my videos, I'm like, you devs haven't done a goddamn thing. All right, now are you ready to follow?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go this way. I said, you devs haven't done a goddamn thing, because the last 4 updates that they've given us, so that's a month, 4 weeks, it's the same shit over and over again. They haven't done a goddamn thing, and this is what I'm saying, is, oh, they say, well, they're working on this, they're working on that. Yeah, I'm familiar with that shit, and I even joked, I'm like, yeah, they probably laid off, they had 80, 60, 50, whatever, devs working on this. They probably laid off all but 3 of them. And then they're telling us that they're working on this. I don't know if they're trying to milk more money than they can. They sold the company. And but I hope that they continue to support the game, because I seriously want to continue to play it. I've got a lot better.
I do too. I mean, I enjoy it, but the problem with it is like after you get in and you've done, all there is to do,
Right.
there's really nothing left. And it's like, the looting is fun, and it's like I've never been on, been somewhat of a loot goblin. You're definitely a loot goblin. It's like I'm nowhere near the level of loot goblin that you are.
Right.
Yeah.
My deal is this. I keep creating things to do. And I've said this before, that SCUM is limited by person's imagination. But
yeah, I agree.
The thing is, when you get to the point where you say, okay, the hours, the time that I'm going to spend in, I would rather play SCUM than, say, go bowling. I would rather play SCUM than watch a movie. I would rather play SCUM than go out to dinner, whatever. At what point do you get to where you say, I don't want to do this anymore? Well, when they took the airplanes out, I was a little missing. I was a lot missing. This is, I'm thinking, yeah, right here. This is pretty good right here. If you could line up. Let's check the hill on the other side, but
let's do this. Let's basically from this hole that I'm sticking through right now,
yeah,
till about the edge of the tarmac over here. Let's stay away from sticking anything in the holes there. And the reason being is that's the one that most people go flying through. And
okay,
it's like,
now, here's my problem. You have to have an open spot, theoretically, to launch. And, I guess you could move it this way on the other side of the cornfield.
Well, hold on, back up. You lost me on something there. You have to have an open spot to launch.
Yes, I mean, to get up to speed, you can't drive through the trees. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you need somewhat of an open area so that you can line up on the ramp.
Yeah, that's fine.
Launch over. So
yeah, it's like, if we flagged this hole that I'm at right here, okay, you don't need an absolute. Yeah, you don't need an absolutely perfectly straight. I mean, you can come in at a slight angle.
The one you're at or the one I'm at, either one's fine.
Who's huffing and... Oh, it's you huffing and puffing. I was like, okay.
Oh, yeah, she's at negative 72 stamina, dude.
She's huffing and sweating like a whore in church. Good God.
Yeah, well, that's what they're hearing. The puppet's here because she's quiet on the bike until she starts huffing and puffing. I'm gonna eat this.
Looks like she's about to have a damn aneurysm.
Nah, she's fine. I'm at negative 42 stamina right now, and what I'm getting the fatigue change on right now is because she's eating so much food. She's at negative 15 units. So I don't even carry the bedroll if I so choose. And she's at 0.0.
Oh,
15 minutes.
I forgot all about that
Oh,
bedroll bullshit.
she made it to 49.0 kilograms of muscle. My girl. That was one of my short-term goals today. And we're at 37705. And I was at 4.375 strength earlier. So it is just phenomenal.
Were you seeing that under body stats?
Yeah.
The muscle?
Mm-hmm. Bottom right.
Yeah.
The very
Bottom
bottom
left.
right. Bottom right. Muscle 49.0 kilograms. Fat right above it is 7.8. The lowest I've ever got her is 7.6. And it is interesting because as she gained more muscle, she's also carrying a little bit more fat, but it's
Yeah.
negligible.
No, on the under body stats for my tune, he's I can't keep fat on him. He's at 8.3 kilograms of fat, but he's at 48.5 of muscle.
Yeah, that's
So
really good. Now, what is your strength?
4.1.
Okay, so your dude and my girl are very, very close. I'm at 4.4 strength. You got 5.0 dex and 5.0 constitution, I'm assuming?
5.0 dex. Constitution's the one that was always a pisser for me. I'm at
Ride this mountain
3.1.
bike, you'll get it like nothing.
Yeah, and it's like that was the problem. It's like when the cars
put a
came
flag
out,
down.
I was.
You didn't put a flag down. You just fucking took off and didn't put a flag
Yeah.
down. Rude.
Lacking.
Rude.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stick it in the hole right here with the bush around it. So.
Really? Are ya? What a pervert.
Well, there's a bear hole right next door to it. So.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the big bad bush. Old Mama Son's big bad bush right there.
So with this hole that's got the bush around it and the bear hole right next to it as the fence in between it, the taint, I guess. Sorry.
Could be. Yep. Could be. So when you put that down, then I'll check the flag area. But I think it's gonna be. Oh, I can see it now. Oh, that's really good. That's phenomenal. That might be one of the best flag placements you've done. By all means, God, fill that thing quickly. I think
There's
I hear Blaine the boar.
Boar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a boar out there somewhere.
Yep. This is really good. Really good. Yeah. I don't even need to go up and show flag area because I've already seen it.
I have planted the flag in the bush.
I like how you're thinking. So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. So my thing is, welcome to hell, scumbags. No base rating. Protect your flags. It does say protect your flags, but our rules. Hey, for anybody who's hung in here with me an hour and 45 minutes of your life, you'll never get back. The deal is just don't fuck around on our server. You got to be whitelisted anyway. Be nice to everybody. Enjoy your playing.
Everybody in here is pretty chilled and laid back. Everybody's here to. They jump in, they have fun, they play around. The admins play on here, obviously.
Really?
The admins play on here. It's like, we, invite people to, join some of our shenanigans.
We want to have a good time.
Yeah. It's like everybody's here to have fun.
Hey, pull up your map for just a second. Look at that cargo drop in Z4. Yeah, I'm going to get that.
Oh, jeez.
You know what the better one in Z4 is? The one that's in the northeast corner. Like Z4 pad 9 on that island.
Do you have show flags turned on at the moment?
No. I don't have show flags on. I don't have show vehicles. All I have is show other player info.
Turn on show flags for a minute and look at the map.
Alright.
When it comes to flags, I've been like Johnny fucking
Is it
Appleseed.
flag info or flag locations?
Show flag locations.
That's what
True.
You wanted. Alright. Oh my god!
Yeah, I've been like Johnny fucking Appleseed when it comes to flags.
Yeah. That's great though.
Yeah, well, actually, the reason I was doing it is it makes it easy for
teleport to
because because the whole thing with SCUM map, it's like if you get the coordinates from SCUM map or something like that, every so often you get. No, it's like you do a copy and paste, and SCUM admin helper, makes it easy. However, some of the times the coordinates for some reason don't jive to the map and you end
Right.
up, falling into the oblivion.
Yep. Yep. Or
So I'm
stuck
like,
under the map or whatever.
yep,
Hey, what I want to know, look at C0. Who the fuck put flags down in C0? That's a irradiated zone.
that was me.
Oh, you put them in there?
Yeah, look at where they're at. They're on the bridges.
Ah, okay, I gotcha.
See, if you look in D0,
Yeah, yeah,
at the
yeah,
very
yeah.
top of D0, there's a
Yeah,
flag there.
I see
That's
it.
that's the hunting and fishing camp
And I
that's
see
on the
another one
water
on the
there.
bridge below it or on the road or whatever it
And
is.
then almost every bridge going down has has a tag on it, has a
Uh-huh.
flag on it.
I gotcha. So you can teleport or whatever you want to do there.
Well, those two in C0, I was basically when they first put the nuke plan in, I came south along the river there just to see how badly I would get irradiated,
Oh, I
and
gotcha.
I was trying to determine what the boundaries were for it, and it's like, so that's where it first tripped off with radiation presence, and then down below, at one point, that's where the radiation presence was leaving, but after one of the updates, now it goes all the way to the southern border of Charlie Zero.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad, that it doesn't go clear down to the fucking brick factory anymore.
Yeah, it seems like it doesn't. It's like I haven't. It's like Janzer and I the Damned and I went through there too. But early on, it definitely was. It's like because we,
It's crazy.
anyways,
I
that's
didn't even
all.
want to go down anywhere on that corridor on the zeros.
Yeah,
Okay, so does that do for starters what you
yeah. Because
envisioned?
I I think that I think we got a map on every side at this point.
Yep.
So it's like
And
go
here's
from
what
there.
I'm gonna say: in the event that you come in or Janzer comes in, because he sent me a message. He's like, by the way, you can build ramps down there now, and I'm like, thank you, sir. I didn't know. I'd been staying out of Discord, and it sounds perfect right now. Discord sounds phenomenal. By the way, I'm running obviously Discord and my new mic, and ever since I've got the max headroom effect turned off, it seems to be just really, really good. This is like a cheap version of a Blue Yeti. This is a $50 version of a $150 or $200 Blue Yeti. It looks very similar, and I don't know if the performance, because I don't have a Blue Yeti, but that's what I was looking at. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to spend 150 or 200 bucks. I have the money, I just don't want to spend it. I'll spend it on something else. And so I was like, oh shit, this thing is, echoing and whatever. Well, now that I've got it figured out a little bit better, I think it's fine. And you sound great. So
Yeah, I basically years ago I bought the HyperX, blah 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 blah, super duper with the kung fu grip.
uh-huh.
Um, but it's the typical double muff headphones, with the boom mic, so
Sure,
it
sure.
looks like it looks like I'm directing air traffic.
As you should.
And
You just figure
I
out what the
use it.
fucking lights are called. What? Did I
I
say
just
that out loud? I am
true, very true.
so sorry. I did not mean that. Did that come out? That came out wrong. Yeah.
They I got those, and
I'm
it's like
running
I use
circles
it for
around.
I use it for everything. It's like I use it all my conference calls while I'm working, and it's like a couple of guys at work tease me about it from time to time, and it's like we never know if it's like, so are you working today, or are you still playing Call of Duty? And it's like, number one,
I'm
f you
playing
for Call
Farm
of Duty. I don't
Simulator.
play I don't play I don't play Call of Duty. Well, no, that's the farm simulator thing is the other part of it. One of my buddies on the that we were doing tactical training with, he was like he kept telling me about Ground Branch and Ready or Not,
Yeah, I have
and
not seen Ready or Not, and I don't think I've seen Ground Branch, but I will check it out. Like I said, if I get to the point where I'm disgusted with Scum, there will be some other game that I play.
well, I see that's the point. I want I started playing other stuff so that I didn't get to the point of being disgusted with Scum.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to get to that point, because if I get there, then it's like if something really turns me off
Get
about a
burnout.
game, it's like I'm done. That's it. I don't go back to it, and
Yeah.
I don't have many games to begin with. So, but no, me and my buddy, we were going back and forth, and he was like, hey, it's like there's this game you ought to. It's like there's this game you ought to try then, and it's like
Yeah,
what?
it's called Scum.
And so he's like Ground Branch, and it's like, nah, you know what? I'm trying to stay. It's like I don't have that many games. I get hooked into games, and I spend hours doing it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and he's like, oh, this is great, blah 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 blah. And so something about Arma 3 came up, and so he's like, wow, you were into Arma 3, and it's like he goes, okay, you're definitely gonna love Ground Branch then.
Oh, Arma 3 was
And
fucking awesome. I know.
oh,
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I didn't play. I think we talked about this a long time ago. DayZ, Arma 3, Tarkov, and I looked at a whole bunch of games. Of course, your Call of Duty and all that other shit. And then I saw SCUM, and I'm like, that's my game.
yep.
I had actually gone in on like 2 years ago or more on one of Ray Kit's streams. He was playing as Ice Prime or Once Prime, whatever his name is, Ice Prime, I think. And I told him, I'm like, hey, this is going to be my game. I'm going to start playing, just letting you guys know.
Yep.
I didn't know him from anybody. I didn't know how big Ray Kit was or how, Fooster and Feudal, and those are some of the guys that I watched. And of course, I'm small potatoes compared to some of those guys, but I felt like it was the right thing to do to, just let them know. Coming in hot.
Yeah, we were I had a buddy of mine that I had done some military contracts with, and he was actually in the Marine Corps. And one of the times we were sitting in the middle of freaking nowhere, and he was talking about different games and stuff like that. And he goes, oh, when we get back, he goes, you need to take a look at this game, Arma. And it's like, nope, I'm not playing video games. I'm not doing
Squad,
that. It's
that's
like,
another one
yeah,
like that. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. And so he's like, went on and on and on. Finally, it's like, he started sending me videos, and I was looking at this Milsim group, and it looked like it was a blast, and it looked like it was a lot of fun. So I had, lost touch with him for a little while. Finally get Arma, bought and downloaded, get everything set up, and it's like couldn't find him. He'd gone dark, couldn't find him, couldn't,
Oh, God.
catch up with him. And so I tracked down that Milsim group, got involved, joined the forums, joined the group, went through their OSET training, and met up with a bunch of guys. I got into a fire team, and it's like got in with a bunch of guys, and it's like, I'm still friends with them to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, anyways, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I could see possibly that Ground Branch might be something. Now, let's talk about SCUM for just a minute, if you're willing.
Well, hold on. One more thing on Ground Branch.
Yeah.
Take a look at Ground Branch. Tell me what you think, because
I'm going to watch YouTube videos before I go to bed.
there's actually one, I'll throw it up in Discord for you,
Right.
that's actually pretty. There's a couple of them that's actually pretty good. And then of course, once you do that, YouTube will fill your stream with them.
Right. That's all you
here's
gotta
the
do
current
is like just one. That's it.
here's the current line of thinking as for a distraction, because one of the things I've liked about SCUM is SCUM was kind of the way and the method or the venue that we all kind of came together here. I don't want to lose that momentum, so it's like, hey, if I get into Ground Branch, I'm probably going to spin up a server.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so
Well,
uh,
I will say this: I have threatened. I was so mad about the accumulated fatigue when it first came out, and I was crying to Janser. And he's like, no, they're gonna have to fix it. This is impossible, So, and then they did patch it like the very next day, and patched it so that if you're resting in a bed, you're gonna gain basically negative 60.0 accumulated fatigue per hour. It's actually -1 per minute.
that's unless you're laying in a bunk bed and everything's fine and dandy, and you spawn back in and you prisoner died.
I have not had that happen. I spawned out standing on my bed at the hostel, and I came back in standing.
Is
on
it
my
bunk bed or is it a single bed?
Just a single.
Yeah.
The problem is the top of the bed probably killed you.
Probably.
Now, all right. So yeah, just let me know. I will stick with SCUM as long as they continue to support it. I haven't been impressed in the last month, but we'll see. So
Well, I've said it for a while, and I'll keep saying it. It's like, because I think 8.5 is going to be either will either be Lazarus coming from the tomb, or it's Q the fat lady. So
time will tell.
yeah.
Now, I am gonna drive down from one end to the other, just for the hell of it, or I can continue continue to run circles around you or whatever. The reason I'm doing this is I'm headed from west facing east, so that I can look at my stats and just hit W. I wish there was an auto pedal, like there is the auto run, but unfortunately,
I've hit it like 3 times already, and it's like it's just not working.
no,
So I'm like,
it
crap.
doesn't work. It doesn't work. But rarely do you get, a straightaway like this. But what I mean, out on the road, yeah, maybe, I guess. Like when I rode all over down south, that actually got a ton of views compared to my normal videos, or not a ton. It got a lot of views, and I just said it's just a nice bike ride down south, and I did from the east coast of the Z sectors all the way to the west coast of the Z sectors in one video by bicycle, and it was beautiful scenery and whatever. Anyway, my girl right now at 4.4 strength on the level is somewhere around 0.25. Now it's like 0.19 now. 17, 19, 17, 19, 18 per day. Okay, the change to her base strength. Where I really look at is the muscle gain. If you're getting up there like 2,000 grams of muscle per day, you're killing it. And as you go uphill, see this is the real test for the mountain bike. If you go uphill, you'll max out your base strength, which mine was 0.384 originally, strength gain per day, and now I've dropped down to like 0.352 or something like that, and that's all I can get. As your strength goes up, your gain goes down. It's so much harder to get that max. But anyway, also,
No, that's what you're saying about the hills. It's like going way back. The reason, and the other reason, actually, the starting reason that those flags are over there on the eastern side along the river. I would start at the top in D0 at that first flag where the hunting and fishing camp is at, and I would start there, load up my character as max weight as he could get, and just run along the river down south. Now, topographically, that's downhill going south.
but
So
uphill.
yeah, so the nice thing about that was, so when I would get tired, all I'd have to do is go prone, lay down, shift W, point him in a direction, stay him, along the edge of the river there. Since he's going downhill, the stamina would never, bottom out. It was just enough to keep him going, and so that worked out great. I mean, I got up to 4 strength in no time.
Yeah.
From, I think it was at 2.5 or 3.
Well, this character was 3.0 across the board, and like I said, I'm at 4.4, 5.0, 5.0, and 3.0. In the event that we would have to do a full wipe, which I don't want to, but in the event that we would have to do a full wipe, I know how I would build my new character, and I would actually build her like my single player character, Jumpsuit Sniper 4. It'd be 4, 4, 1, 3 on strength, con, dex, and intelligence. My girl in single player, I just played a few hours and she's already up to 1.5 in dex. She was at like 43 kilograms of fat. She's down to like 36 kilograms, which you say, oh, that's not much. That's 15 fucking pounds of fat, or whatever.
Yeah.
16, 15, 16 pounds of fat. And it just continues to melt off her with dex as long as I'm eating well. But the dex just keeps going, and while I'm burning the fat, gaining the dex, I'm actually gaining the strength and the constitution as well, which they just started at 4.
Yeah.
So,
No, if we get to the point of a full wipe, it's like, I've already said it. It's like if we have to get to the point of a full wipe and I lose character stats, the chances of me getting another character built up like this again are 0 to nil.
Yeah, because think about it. I wasn't working outside the home, give or take, for a year and a half. I had time to play 42 hours a week. So it was 6 hours a day, 7 days a week, generally, for the longest time. Whoa, for the longest time. Sorry, Billy Joel. What? He's rolling over in his grave and he's not even dead yet. That's the situation. All joking aside, is that I have ground, I think it was like 10 million points across my stats. I'm not doing that again. It will not happen. I can assure you, it will not happen.
See, the one thing that drives me nuts about all the metabolism stats is there's a lot of it that you can do while you're doing something in Scum, but there's other parts of it that you just can't do unless you're almost completely dedicated to it. If you want to do it quickly, if you want to do it slowly, excuse me.
I gotta get some cornflakes here. I gotta get off the bike to eat them.
If you want to do it slowly, it's like, as a process, yeah, you can do that too, but then it takes forever.
Yeah,
So
it takes for fucking ever.
I'll probably, since you've put a lot more research into it than I have or ever will, I will probably come to you for advice on the rebuild of said character.
Oh well, I'm telling you, I can give it to you pretty easy off the top of my head, and that is 4413. So that is 12 points total. I put strength, advanced melee, because melee takes for fucking ever to build unless I'm just not doing it right, which I'll get back to that in a minute. And then that puts advanced melee, and then I put basic archery and basic handgun. Then for constitution, absolutely 100%, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Put advanced running, because running takes for fucking ever. Endurance can be built up roughly 4 times as fast as running. So you have 4.0, which gives you enough to put advanced running and basic or medium. I can't tell you without looking. Basic plus shit, I can't remember. But you can still throw some stats into endurance, and it's not horrible. Okay, then on Dex, you only have 1.0. And by the way, I'm leaving. I'm headed out west here. I gotta go get some cornflakes. I gotta get me. And the corn here is not bad either. The real corn is not bad. It's pretty decent. The fiber, sugar, moisture, whatever that you get from it. Anyway, I'll get back on that. But the cornflakes, the reason I like those so much is because they're dry. If you have excess moisture, it soaks them up.
Yep.
Or bread.
Yeah, remember going back to what I was saying. It's like, that little, workout routine that I was doing for my tune.
Yep.
It's like in the backpack, all with all the other heaviest shit I could find. Was usually a box or two of cornflakes and several potatoes or cabbage, or mostly potatoes and cucumbers and zucchini, because I could keep the water thing balanced out perfectly with that. It's like you eat the cornflakes and it's like it sucks the water right out of you. Throw a potato in the belly and it's like Shazam, you're replenishing right there.
Well, if you have noticed,
speaking of that, I need to eat.
You can use up a ton of food and water, but if you do it right, you just eat whatever you're eating every so often. Just eat a little bit. Like, okay, now my girl wasn't making any noise there for a minute. Now she is again.
Oh, when you were standing over here, she was huffing and puffing, and my guy's huffing and puffing, and it's like, I was like,
house down.
I was waiting for the Pornhub music to kick in or something,
baby. It's free. It's just what we do here. So anyway, you should have, if you've been looking at your stats, noticed just how fucking good this mountain bike is. You get, I'm actually going to go to my stats. And when you switch screens, you may have to hit your W key again. This is good for your strength build. I'm at 0.35059 uphill. That's a max, 0.35, and I was at 0.384 was my max. Used to be.
Can you lock the bikes? I'm assuming yes.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay. I just found a 3 combination bike lock, actually in one of those airplane hangars. Now, I'm gonna try not. Okay, I did not activate the beeper, but he is gonna chase me. So be careful if you come up this road. I did not activate him, but he saw me, which is weird. But anyway, on the Constitution, you'll gain phenomenal amounts of Constitution. I'm at 5.0, so not going to do anything. Endurance, I'll tell you what I'm getting right now. I'll tell you. Endurance, I'm getting at least 2 per second, no matter what I'm doing on endurance. Okay, riding the bike. But when you start pulling hills, it really goes. All right, on Dex, it doesn't do anything for you except for the weight loss, you know, as you burn fat off. Intelligence, it doesn't do anything for you there either. Oh, and my girl just went up in gear weight. She can carry 47 kilograms now. All right. So I'm leading them all west out of town, whatever. But I can go ahead and eat another cornflake. She's getting a hell of a workout. I don't know how many grams of protein you normally like to have her, or have your guy. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta get off the bike, dumbass. Yeah, I've gone through a box of cornflakes here already.
Yeah, I'm probably going to log.
I think are you just gonna log out down there somewhere?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I actually was getting ready to say I've been on here a lot longer than I really intended to be. I was gonna.
That never happens to us.
Yeah, I might get a little bit further up, closer to the gas station, under the second power tower here, and got a random puppet out here in the field.
Okay. It's so much fun shooting them off the bicycle with a sports pistol, or just a regular pistol, whatever. You will possibly get a little bit of vertigo when you go first person on the bicycle, though. And hey, you know what? My mom is calling, so I need to just end this. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
So we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hey.
checking my phone here while she's relaxing. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, I like that. I like that. My girlfriend's looking at enclosed trailers, and I like it a lot. Let's see where we're at. I think we're back to 100% just because she's been eating so much. Oh, yeah. We're back. Let me have... Well, actually, I can just log out. KG had said something about dying in a bunk bed, so we're just going to log out here. All right. Is she slightly cold? I think she's slightly cold. Let's put this on. Yep, she is. I can hear her. And we'll put that on. Yep, she's going to be just fine. I just put 5 heat units back on. She's going to look basically the same as what she did before. I did not get to 4.4 legit on the strength, but I did get to 49.0 on the muscle. Yep, she's a badass. That's all there is to it. So, sorry, but that was my mom, and she takes priority whenever she calls, usually. She's not as young as she used to be. Anyway, mom or dad. So, yeah, so I muted it. And if you heard me, then this damn mute button didn't work. But it sounded like it was muted. It didn't sound like it was coming through my headphones. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll get this posted. Thanks to KG for spending the time putting those flags in. I don't know that I'll make another video today, but if I want to, we'll work on some ramps, ramping in and out of the airfield, just for fun. All right, thank you. We'll see you soon.